So I'm just on why exactly is the government of Emmerson Mnangagwa as well as ZANU PF with their arsenal, the Barakashi, not coming out in open to defend the retired General Chiwenga, especially against these attacks, numerous attacks that have been mounted by actually Temba Mliswa on the character of retired General Chiwenga, and the accusations he is laying, they are damning, not only for retired General Chiwenga, but also for the government of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Tonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. I'm asking myself this genuine question: where is Temba Mliswa getting the documents that he is getting? And also, who is fitting Temba Mliswa with information that is of government nature? Who is exactly doing this? And the other third thing is Mnangagwa faction trying to create another blessed Geza through Temba Mliswa, but this time around this form of blessed Geza attacking the retired General Chiwenga. Is he simply revenging to retired General Chiwenga in a way? The faction of retired General Chiwenga has been doing through the character of blessed Geza. If you look at Temba Mliswa, he is furnished with government communications as evidence. He is furnished with also city council communications. Now, that information is a private and confidential information of the local authority, as well as how does Temba Mliswa obtain these private and confidential documents? And also, is this doing the Mnangagwa faction any good? These are the issues that I would actually try to ponder around. Now, if you look at what Temba Mliswa is doing to attack retired General Chiwenga, there is documents, government documents, and from the ministries, for example, the Minister of Local Government, which means that information there is high probability is given by none other than Daniel Gawe. We know that Daniel Gawe is a critic of retired General Chiwenga, as well as also Blessed Geza. I strongly believe that information they are given by Daniel Gawe. Daniel Gawe instructed by Mnangagwa and Zikanandas. And Temba Mliswa attacking as a paid individual. He was given money for this job and he is not getting any tired. He keeps on coming with what he calls evidence, and then he is coming with more evidence. But there is, especially they are looking at information that they can use where the name of retired General Chiwenga is mentioned, and they will spin. But the very funny thing is that these documents are written government, as much as Temba Mliswa is actually driving a certain narrative. Now, do you mean to tell me that retired General Chiwenga is that powerful that he can influence who gets the land within the city of Harare and tells even the mayor of Harare what to do? And the mayor of Harare goes and do what the retired General Chiwenga instructs him to do. Then he is the most powerful person. And also, to these people, they are actually portraying him as that monster within ZANU PF, whom they also fear. Is this working to their advantage? I don't think so. And also the way they are mounting fight. Now, if it was in a country where the rule of law is actually strictly adhered to up to the end, we would have seen, for example, in South Africa, the Office of the Public Protector making these investigations. In Zimbabwe, are they attempting to bring in ZAC? Because Temba Mliswa hinted that ZAC should, in fact, he has been repeating this several times, that Zimbabwe Republic Police as well as ZAC should investigate retired General Chiwenga, but being silent on the investigations that should also be carried out on Zvikanandas and the influence of Professor Jonathan Moyo, which could be interpreted as treason, especially looking at how he has actually been politically behaving around Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and seemingly having received large sums of money to do the political job that he is doing at the moment. But it appears they were attacked, hit hard by the faction of retired General Chiwenga, which actually brought all the documents to the fore, detailing actually the extent in which Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa had gone in terms of executing the 2030 agenda. These days, Professor Jonathan Moyo has all of a sudden gone down. They are lying low. I think they have instructed each other to lie low, whilst using individuals such as Temba Mliswa to mount attacks. But Temba Mliswa is doing so in a very, very awkward manner, because at the moment we understand what may be the plans of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa within the very shortest period of time. But also ZANU PF machinery, all of it not defending retired General Chiwenga, raises this very, very critical issue that there is an attempt by Zvikanandas as well as Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to isolate retired General Chiwenga. There is an attempt to also taint his name to the people of Zimbabwe through revealing this information and also through actually trying to create this bad character out of him, the character that actually manipulates his position to give land to the Roman Catholic Church. And also what surprises me is that in an attempt to also, well, that is how politics is. Sometimes it can be dirty. When they want to come after you, they can come after your children, they can come after your church, they can come after everything. That is part of your life. And this is what they are actually doing to retired General Chiwenga. On the other hand, that's why I have actually, I think it is important, especially for the PR of retired General Chiwenga, to respond on some of these matters, or him himself to actually respond to Temba Mliswa's allegations that he has put on the public domain, of which, if they are left unchallenged, they may be consequential. Of course, keeping quiet sometimes it may be a good PR, but I think at this stage, I think I've done it for the second time to call for this, for a response to this, and also give us some more information as to who exactly is furnishing Temba Mliswa with all these instruments that are used to target the character of retired General Chiwenga. They have, I mean, looking at the attack that is mounted on retired General Chiwenga, they have targeted his church, targeted him as a person, targeted his wife, targeted also his church. Yes, his wife. You remember Temba Mliswa calling for actually the wife of retired General Chiwenga to be fired as a military colonel by virtue of being the wife of retired General Chiwenga. Now, also, I think they are showing us that this man called retired General Chiwenga is powerful within ZANU PF. How will all the rest of the machinery go after one man? I mean, This is mind-boggling. And also the silence of individuals like Nick Mangwana, the silence of individuals like George Charamba. George Charamba has been defending himself, not defending retired General Chiwenga. Even Nick Mangwana is silent about this. All Barakashi, they are called Bashona, Mukundu, Mukundu, Ngundu, Ngundu, whatsoever these people are called. They have been actually quiet when it comes to standing. If it was Mnangagwa who was attacked by a certain person in a manner Temba Mliswa is doing, I'm telling you, the whole machinery of Barakashi would be up in arms against that particular person. So you can see retired General Chiwenga is being singled out by the Mnangagwa faction, and I mean, there is no defense on him. No one is defending him. Everyone is just quiet. I think I will borrow the words that were said by Chris Mutswango, that they are attempting to isolate, in fact saying he is isolated. Then this may be an attempt to isolate him. Things have never been better since the ZANU PF conference. They remain worse following the resolution 2030 being passed in front of retired General Chiwenga, and also retired General Chiwenga indicating loud and clearly that resolution 2030 is being represented and manipulated, especially in terms of the meaning. So it's quite a lot that is happening, and I wish, can someone help me? Why is the ZANU PF machinery not responding to these attacks mounted on retired General Chiwenga? Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Also do remember to actually follow my, I see a lot of people are actually responding. Thank you very much for subscribing on my music channel. Please continue to do so. As I sign out, I'll play you one of the songs that you can also get on my new album that was released about a month ago. Thank you very much.